Okay, thought for the morning. So I'm reading in Proverbs 31. What I was looking at is we're going to look at verse 30 because it's really cool. Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. In verse 12 it says that she does not, she does her husband good and not evil all the days of her life. We can see the marriage sections in, for example, Ephesians chapter 4 and 5, and then children and the family in 6. But we see, that we don't lie to one another and we respect one another. You don't let the sun go down on anger while you are angry, lest you give foothold to the devil. But it says, that she really does good for her husband. And she's not gossiping about him behind his back or putting him down and things like that. And she's really after his well-being. So that's really cool. And yeah, so just think about that. If you are a wife, what ways maybe do you kind of make your husband feel less than? That maybe you're doing him some harm, making him feel bad or whatever. Do you put him down around your friends or with your family when he's not around or when he is around? It says that for men, are you loving your wife as Christ loved the church and gave himself for her? Would you die for your wife? Are you providing for her? As we're supposed to do, in Exodus chapter 21, it says, we are to provide love, shelter, clothing. And, those are the things that we are, and food. That's what we have to provide for our wife, but we should want to provide it. Respect goes both ways. When it says to submit to your husband, you also have to be the kind of husband that she would want to submit to. So that's just the thought for the day is, we don't look at the beauty and things like that, but what kind of a woman is she that we're looking for if you're not married? But a woman who loves the Lord and fears God is, to me, better than a supermodel. Because, as Judge Judy says, beauty fades as we get older. I never had it, so I never had to really worry about that. But, it's a heart that is a pure heart, a good heart, that seeks for God, that lives for God, and wants to obey God, and loves His Word, and wants to spend eternity with God and her husband. And so, it's just my thought for the day that verse jumped out at me. Again, it's Proverbs 31:30, a great verse. And there's a set of verses around that you can read if you want to take a minute today and do that. But yeah, great verse. God bless you guys. Have a great day.